Hello my dear Aliholics, in this video we will see the best outdoor gear from AliExpress. The first thing that is essential for camping is a good tent. This is the most purchased one on AliExpress. There are a few options. The grey one is the one that I have, which is more waterproof and lightweight than the other two. The waterproof rating is 4000 mm and excluding pegs, it weighs 1.2 kilograms or a bit more than 2.5 pounds. Similar tents sell for $300 or more at our local outdoor gear stores. I like this tent because of the portability. It can easily fit inside a saddlebag on my bike or into any camping backpack. It lasts great. So far I've had it for one very busy season and is just as good as new. If you're a casual camper and you just want a simple tent, here is a cheaper option, for only $23. The waterproof rating is 1500 mm, which makes it a good summer tent. It can fit 2 people with extra room. If you have Walmarts in your area, you can get a similar one from there. If not, the link to this one is in the description. A good camping backpack is a necessity. This is the most purchased one on AliExpress. It has a lot of compartments and comes with thick straps. There are 9 colors to pick from, and it comes with free e-packet shipping to those in US and Canada. The adjustable chest straps indicate that it's oriented at hiking, but nothing is preventing you from utilizing it for urban use. The capacity of said backpack is approximately 30 liters. If you're just going for a day hike and don't need to carry a lot of stuff, here is a small cycling backpack with a water bladder. Similar backpacks are sold for $70, and this one can be bought for $38 with free shipping. The beauty of it is that the water tap can be attached to the strap, so you don't have to take it off to rehydrate. The backpack also has straps for cycling helmets. The capacity of the said backpack is 8 liters, and the water bag can fit 2 liters of liquid. If you go camping in the wild, you may want to consider getting a survival kit. This one costs $6 and it includes a fire starter, a whistle, an army knife with other things like a flashlight and scissors, an 11-in-1 toolkit, a cable saw, and it comes in a waterproof container. There also is a compass, but cheap ones like that never work, so I can't really count it. Here is a portable sleeping bag, which comes in 5 different color options, and with its own compression sack, which makes it twice as small. It weighs just 700 grams or 1.5 pounds. My buddy has one of these and he uses it for cycling trips because of its small size and weight. Another thing is this pad. It's 190 centimeters or 6 feet and 2 inches long. The bubbly surface makes it superior to the yoga mat for the purpose of sleeping. They give an impression of the mat being thicker than it really is. However, unfortunately the mat is not thick enough to handle the weight of your body if you sleep on a gnarly surface and have rocks underneath. There are 2 rubber bands included, although just one is needed to hold the mat. If you prefer more wild camping, a self-inflating mat is a better solution. It weighs about 1 kg or 2.2 pounds. The 29 option is 185 cm long, or if you're taller there is a 195 cm version for around 33 with shipping. Hot coffee and warm food is amazing in the wild, and a camping stove is also a pretty great thing to have. I'm not a big fan of the ones that attach directly to the gas can, because they are not very stable. This standalone one comes with 3 legs and a carrying box. AliExpress also has a variety of hammocks. This one is sold for $14 with free e-packet shipping, and you can get extended straps for $8. It has a smaller pocket on the side, and it comes in 24 different color options. If you prefer glamping or glamorous camping and you carry a generator around, or you have a motorcycle or a quad, extra fuel is always a good thing to have around. I have 2 of these fuel bottles. The longer one is for 700 ml and the red one can fit 1 liter. They have saved me quite a few times. I use the orange one for extra oil and the red one for fuel. A collapsible water bottle is much better than a solid plastic one in my opinion. When it's empty, it can conveniently be rolled in a small loop. You may have seen one in the unboxing haul number 2. The capacity of the bottle is around 700 milliliters, which is the size of a red Solo cup. There are a lot of water filters on AliExpress, but this is one of the things that I wouldn't trust buying from them for obvious reasons. I've been using this Sawyer water filter that I got from Amazon. It comes with a soft water container and it's similar in size to the collapsible water bottle that we saw just now. It also comes with its own cleaning syringe. If you want to keep your gadgets running while being away from home, this solar power bank is the way to go. There are 2 USB ports and you can charge 2 devices at once. The power bank is splash resistant and comes with a small carabiner. There are indicator lights that show how much charge is left and a small flashlight on the side. The power indicator also shows whether the solar power is charging it, but judging from the numbers of the back, it would likely take a few days for the power bank to charge fully from the solar panel. As a somewhat experienced camping enthusiast, I can attest that a headlight is much more convenient than a handheld flashlight. There are cheap ones on AliExpress, cost only a couple of dollars, but I suggest that you steer away from those. Instead, spend a few more extra dollars and get something that would last through a season. This headlamp has a built-in battery and it comes with a charger. The light is also zoomable. People in the review say that single charge lasts for about 10 hours. Hiking boots are pretty much a must when you hit the trails, and them being waterproof is not a bad idea. Most people are skeptical against getting shoes from AliExpress, and in some cases I agree, but I actually have purchased China-made hiking shoes a few years ago and I still use them to this day. These ones are the most popular ones on AliExpress with over 2,000 orders. If you're not planning on getting your smartphone wet, get this waterproof pouch. They cost less than $1.50 and it's a decent deal considering how much money you can save by using it. Of course, it's best to test it with some paper to make sure there are no odd leaks. They can still be used with touchscreen phones. I have 2 of these compression sacks at home, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find either. But I'm going to show you another, bigger one that I have for my sleeping bag that I got at the local store, just to familiarize you with the concept. You can really save a lot of space. These identical sleeping bag, after compression, became nearly half the size. If you need a pair of hiking pants or a jacket, you can search for one on AliExpress. Just make sure to organize them by orders and check feedback section for the pictures from other buyers. Sizing can get tricky, so make sure to read the reviews and measure yourself to compare the measurements to the size chart to get the correct sizing. If the size seems borderline, I suggest to go with a bigger one.